The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Benfica have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Mbappe. Rui Costa. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini gets a foot in here. Cruyff. Manchester United, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Vieira. That's a good ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard with the short one. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Played out wide. Lahm delivered. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Raul. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Rui Costa, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Thuram. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. "30 minutes gone. Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gullit. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gullit taking charge of the dead ball. Looking to widen the gap even further here. It's anyone's ball now. Thuram. And it's Lahm. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Raul. And here's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. Hazard gets into a good position. Gattuso gets across to intercept that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to get free. Aims beyond the defence. Crosses it in. Rui Costa. Raul. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. This is promising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckenbauer. Thuram. Beckenbauer. For Lahm. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Here we go again, then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Rijkaard. And it's Gattuso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that should get the job done. Vieira. And they've got a throw. And it's Cruyff. That's tidy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lahm plays it in. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Thuram. Gullit in acres of space out wide. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just eases him off the ball. Cruyff. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 9. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Gattuso. Stood up well to him there. Gattuso really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Isak. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Matheus Cunha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's made its way to him. And it's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Thuram. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pele stood his ground strongly. Now the ball in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gattuso. Roberto Carlos. Perez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Isak. Oh, Isak! Should have equalised.
Isak is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to pass it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision. And he plays one through. Oh, what a climb! And that could have brought them level. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Lahm. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Pele. Hazard. And it's Lahm.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out to the left it goes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Minuto de compensação.
Odo to Lam. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheet.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cruyff. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a look up and drives it forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff picks it up out wide. Cruyff. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. He's in a good position. He's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come... Up he goes! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. And it's Hullet. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Hullet tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passing nice and neat. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thuram. Cruyff. Plays a sharp little ball here. And now the breakaway.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Manchester United are back on level terms. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Looking for the run. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. And it's Thuram. That's Vieira. And it's Hazard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, good spread. Vieira.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Great chance! Superb goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
2 added minutes has been
So we have a
indicated.
breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. Shot, and the shot! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Time then for the
24.
first substitution of the game. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bale. Punched away. He's had it taken off him. And it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Czech claims it without any fuss. Mbappe threads one in, and he gets big! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's played it in low. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Manchester United finding their passes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hullet makes the interception. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. And and he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Thuram looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 15, Ibrahimovic. Number
Hazard goes short.
Number 21.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
Number 10. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That looks a cracking ball.
Number 8.
He is through here.
Number 18.
Oh, the defence
Ronaldinho.
just about came out on top, but they were certainly
19.
tested.
Martin Cáceres.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Danger averted for now. And it's Ronaldinho.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
He's having a shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and...
Shapes to shoot! And the pass is intercepted. Wilshere, oh, good-looking ball. Otto cuts it out. That's headed upfield. And he skips past his man. Hazard. Oh, smashing header! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Substitution in progress.
Borussia Dortmund are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Pele to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Chance, surely! It's all at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. So their 4th corner of the game. Rijkaard can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 77.
Borussia Dortmund grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Brilliantly cut out. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hazard. Lobbed in behind.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Hazard. A lot of space ahead of him. Decent chance! And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Serge Gnabry is undoubtedly one of Germany's better wide men. A player I expect to see a lot of on either flank, whose speciality is coming inside, having learned from one of the greatest at doing just that.
Cruyff!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This is Owen. Neymar, and the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Son Heung-min, who's short. And there's the shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Thuram. Azar. Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hazard. Oh, face. Henderson is the guilty party there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Oh, that was venomous. Foden gets a foot in here. Look at the spot. Owen! It's there! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and here's Hullet. Great vision. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's in on goal. Played out to the left flank. Lahm gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Seedorf. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Cruyff. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. Seedorf. Knocks it out wide. And that's chance, surely! And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Tries a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Strong running down that left flank. Chance, there's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jordan Henderson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. And here's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. Cross needs to be good. Puts in a terrific header. There it is! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now there's a Foden! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution shoots! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on.
And there is the half-time whistle. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Neymar. Coming on the field is number
Here we go
7,
again.
Serginho.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pepe. Looking for options for movement. Maldini, too strong for his opponent there. Cruyff.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, what a chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer.
And Owen! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Chelsea go into the lead. Manchester United needing a change of fortune here. Van Dijk clears. And this is Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. Takes a shot!
Son Heung-min really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Ibrahimovic. And he's gone looking for safety. That'll be a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's there to get it away. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard! Hazard plays it short. He slings it in. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he can clear it away. Beckenbauer. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's been caught now. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And smartly reclaimed. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
There's the shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Seedorf. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Crossbar! Well, that's well seen too.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No way through, so back it. Hazard! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are good.
That's the end. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Hazard picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And we come to you now with a
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming. Ibrahimovic! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been shipped out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Azar. Vieira. For Lahm. Cruyff.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to...
Oh, smashing header! Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. And it's Caceres. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Batistuta. Yamal. Hazard. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Beckenbauer. Seedorf. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Cruyff. To Lahm. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Lahm. Cross flung in towards the middle. Great vision. Cross needs to... It's a mighty effort! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Lahm goes on a charge down the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been drilled in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Milan are down to 10 men. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's good running with the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
The pass has gone astray. It's out for a goal kick. Azar. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Caceres. Araujo is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Hullet. He is through here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw. Seedorf. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Nice interception. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries to pass it through. And it's Hazard. And that's a dangerous ball. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Hazard. Barella. And it's made its way. He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Vieira. Thuram. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he has been fouled there.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And he's in on goal. He's got away. Up he goes. It's in. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. He watched it all the way And the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Thuram. It's crossed. Right in! Off the post!
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Lovely pass, but it's Ibrahimovic! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he was quick to react. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Thuram. He's in plenty of space here. Jorginho. Yamal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Final touch was poor.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Araujo spots it and intercepts. Gattuso. Played out to the right. Now it's Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what a ball! Yamal. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Ibrahimovic. Number 4, Gullit. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 24.
And he welcomes it in.
Number 21.
Lovely feet.
Franz Beckenbauer.
And that is out of play.
Coming on the field, number 10, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Pele. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 3,
That is one way to stop him. No way through there.
Substitution in
Pele, and he shoots! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Can he finish? It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Is there any support? He might not need it. Eze, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's come loose. Pele. Pele takes control of it and he's on the move. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Minute has been indicated.
Big header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Yamal. And it's Jorginho. 4 extra minutes added on. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicely spread. Played in. He gets big! Oh, almost a 6th! Yamal. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning